It was late summer when I noticed the bread in the garden not getting eaten by the birds. I was sitting in the sun, sipping a coffee. I looked over, I saw his face, his little wiry, little beady little eyes, and his nose snouting at me, and his wiry little tail figuring in the wind. A dirty intruder. That's right, a dirty, stinking rat. He looked at me as though to say, "Fudge you, man, I'm a new kid on the town, I'm taking over this block, and you ain't nothing you can do about it, I'm here to stay." Oh yeah, alright. I didn't think much of it, and I left for work. Days passed, and it wasn't until I got home from my niece's 25th birthday party, I was at the front door, and I was taking off my shoe, and I looked over in the barbecue area, and I saw him again. Oh, his little twitchering whiskers, his face looking at me, laughing. I took off my shoe and threw it at him. Rah! I let a big huge roar like that. Neighbours must have thinking I was cooking up a barbecue, a steak or a patty on that barbecue. But no, the magnitude of the problem was this dirty, stinking rat. Now I didn't sleep that much that night at all, because at 4 in the morning, there was a sound. Scratching noise I woke to it in the ceiling. 4 in the morning, yeah? And this rat sharpening his teeth, gnawing on the wood and the beams and the pipes. And the wires, a catastrophic event could just happen any time. The whole flooding could erupt. Yeah. And I didn't know if it was one rat, two rat, or an infestation of rats. But as far as I'm concerned, it was one rat too many, and that rat was playing Russian roulette, or rat roulette with my health. I needed him out. He just wanted to come in for a cozy night's sleep. He didn't think much of it. It was unconscionable to think that he was doing any harm. So in the morning I started Googling, got up, rat problems, how to get rid of a rat. There was one technique, you get some poison. You get the bait, you put it there, and the rat will come along and nibble on it, eat the bait poison, and then you look for some water and go outside and find some water and the rat. But that would take way too long, I thought. I needed the solution quickly. My brother had this idea, he had this contraption, you load it up, it was a piston, you put the bait in, the rat would come along and smash his skull, instant death, seek and destroy, gone. No more rat. I thought that's very inhumane, killing the sentient being, to killing another animal. And why went to a compassionate way, looking at different ways, good karma, Mother Nature, looking for maybe like, yeah, I went to a religious community and asked them. At Christian time, they had, put up my hand, yep, put a Christian. How do I get rid of this rat? I've got this rat, when I get rid of it, it's in my house. And a wise elder, you know what he said? He said, yep, well, you get a humane cage and you let the rat, you get caught, you get him, you take him 20 kilometres away, preferably near a river or so. And then everyone's happy, good karma, the gods look down upon you, praise you, life goes on for you and the rat. That's great. That's good advice. But then, what if a rat has babies? What if it's a mother rat, father rat, and it's got a whole family and it's been taken, what if it's been taken, I started blah, 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 blah. 4 hours later, wise elder dropped his head down and looked up and said, look, where do you draw the line? You're the sentient being, you've got to look after yourself. Rat, sick and tear. Go, that's the advice. Okay, all right. Good advice. I took the advice. So on my way home, I stopped off at Mitre 10, local Mitre 10, and I went and found this beautiful cage. It was like a mesh wire shoebox. Had a platform, you put the bait in there, a rat would come along, stand on the platform, and the door would close, whammo, caught the rat, take it away 20 kilometres away. You see, rats are neurosensitive, so understanding that means that anything you touch anything that they won't go near it after you've touched it. You've got a human scent on there. So I had to got a tissue and picked up the handle of the cage, walked over to the teller and put it on the counter and said, "Oh no, I'm just about to touch it. No ear points, no need. Just swipe it. Just don't want her to touch it." So finally, thank God I got it home. And she didn't touch it, no scent on it. You see, then Google had said, get the cage, Now load it with the bait, put all the food in there, and let the rat come in and eat it for a few nights so it gets accustomed to it. So then it's not so going to be wondering what's happening. It's just a device that sees. But what am I supposed to do? So load it up with cheese, bread, sardines, peanut butter, bacon. I thought bacon would be nice. Load it up there and let the rat come in and go out for a few nights having a 3-course. What am I doing? Oh my God, are you serious? Come on, Google. Come on. If I get the cage and I set it with the bait and it's got food in there, as soon as it sounds on the platform, the rat's going to come in and activate the door, it's going to catch it, got the whole cage with the rat, take it away 20 kilometres away. Why am I wasting my time feeding it for 4 or 5 nights? I don't understand. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters, as we speak tonight, the rat trap is set, the bacon is fresh, and the night is about to end. But I went to a more humane way of compassion and letting that rat live, catch and release, taking away 20 kilometres away. What would you do? Would you, instant death, seek and destroy, end its life, lights out, or would you be more on the side of karma and compassion and Mother Nature? Because we all have decisions in life, and all of them matter on one way of the spectrum. And some of you may have rats in your house. Mr. Chair.